This is the Microsoft Surface Pro 3. This tablet is Microsoft's latest product that they're releasing to the public. This is the latest version of the Surface Pro line, which is the Surface Pro 3. It's an update of the Surface Pro 2. What they've done is they've actually gone with a thinner body, and they've actually gone lighter. They've also added the ability to adjust the back angle quite a bit now. So as opposed to having only one angle, you can adjust it variably. And they've kept the USB 3.0 ports over here, as well as the DisplayPort connector and memory card slot. This is the flip-out keyboard. It's a backlit keyboard, as you can see, and it also has a touchpad, and it simply flips up and closes the tablet. And there's a camera back here, as you can see, and there's the volume rocker and the headphone jack on this side, and the power button on the top. And as you can see, when I closed it, I lost the pen, but the pen actually connects magnetically to the side of the tablet like that, so that way you don't have to worry about putting it somewhere, although the likelihood you'll lose it is actually fairly high. And if you want to flip out the back side of the tablet, you kind of have to get in the way and take it off, and then you can pull this off and open it up a little bit, and then you just set it down on the table. And as you can see, the screen's off, but it turns on as or it should turn on as I do that. Just press the power button and it turns back on, and then I can log in. And as you can see, it's just a regular, Windows 8 tablet. There's not much pre-installed on here. Pretty much, it's a pretty quick tablet. You can go in here and see what kind of hardware it's running simply by going over here, checking out the properties. And you can see this is the 8 gig model with 256 gigs of SSD and the Core i5-4300U CPU, which has a maximum clock speed of 2.5 gigahertz. Other than that, there's not that much to show on the tablet quite yet. We haven't tested everything out, but you can see it's fairly responsive. This should also be a home button, so when you're not using the keyboard and pressing this, you can always use this because it's a capacitive button. There's a front-facing camera over here, as well as an ambient light sensor to adjust the brightness of the display. And it's honestly a lot like using a laptop when you use a keyboard. The difference is the keyboard disconnects, so you can just use it without the keyboard, just use it as a tablet. And then you can, close it up, rotate it, continue to use it as a tablet. Nothing fancy, but it is nice. It's really thin, it's very light, and it's Microsoft's latest thing.